Welcome to Biztech's Technology Show, where we feature technology companies that are innovating and transforming the technology landscape. Now, today we're going to take a look at Digital Entertainment Asset, or DEA, which is a Singapore-headquartered blockchain entertainment company which has developed a pay-and-earn business model of combining blockchain-linked games on its gaming platform known as PlayMining. Here to tell us more is Ikuma Ueno, who is the head of crypto strategy at Digital Entertainment Assets, or DEA. Ikuma-san, welcome to the show.
Pleased to meet you, Brian. Thank you for inviting me to the show.
Now, let's start with you giving us an overview of the company and your role specifically.
Yes, my name is Ikuma. I am the head of crypto strategy at Digital Entertainment Asset. As you have briefly explained, introduced, we are Singapore-headquartered blockchain gaming company, which are running the concept of play and earn. So play mining model currently has 1.4 million game users worldwide. And besides that play mining model, we also operate a marketplace for non-fungible tokens and issue our own native cryptocurrency asset called DEAPcoin. So this has been currently traded on multiple exchanges, cryptocurrency exchanges. Some of them are called Bittrex, OKEx, and Indodax, which is one of the largest exchange in Indonesia. Through playing the games itself, through playing the games, gamers can earn the DP tokens, which they can be used to purchase the non-fungible tokens in our NFT marketplace. These non-fungible tokens are written by one of the renowned Japanese famous manga artists, also an international manga artist who has contributed their artworks to our platform.
Can you explain what non-fungible tokens are?
Non-fungible tokens is terminology, not fungible, meaning that fungible is something that you can be converted to anywhere with anything. So for example, Bitcoin or Ethereum, one of the major altcoins, are fungible tokens that can be traded to another asset class or another services or any of the commodities that accept a Bitcoin payment. That's a fungible token. Non-fungible token is specifically linked to the digital asset or digital class where you can claim the rights of the possession. So for instance, I take a picture of some kind of food or some kind of scenery, I make that as digital item. And if I link that as a non-fungible token, this is one and only piece that can be purchased by the currency that accepts it. So in this term, the DEAPcoin is used to purchase non-fungible token, the digital item that has been issued in our platform solely, and you could only purchase that non-fungible token with that token itself. So that by possessing that non-fungible token, it cannot be exchanged to other tokens or other services. It's just purely used for one specific type of service, which we perform in our PlayMining platform.
Okay, can you give us some examples of non-fungible tokens on your platform?
So our non-fungible tokens are the digital battle cards that has been issued in NFT. I'm going to use the NFT as a non-fungible token for now on NFT marketplace. Okay. And this non-fungible token can be used to power up the games and advance in the games. So if you have that digital collectibles, you'll be able to put that on your deck and use that within the games of any of the games that we provide in our PlayMining platform. And in order to win against the computer-based or against the other players, player versus players.
So you've got 3 different games.
Correct.
Could you tell us a little bit more about the games that you have?
Yes, one of the the first game that we launched was called Job Tribes. Is based on characterizing, personifying each occupation in the world. So for instance, yourself, reporter, myself, the business development, the doctor, the pilot, any of those. We made that personifying anime characters and put into the card So we basically fight, we have 6 cards in our deck and we put into the battlefield and you try to beat the other cards by using all the abilities in the cards itself. So that's the first game that we have launched. It's purely it's strategic game. It's an esports game. You need to actually think of the opponent. What's the ability? What's the nature? Which is the element that you'll be able to advance, or you'll have advantage with the other cards. So that's the first game we launched. It's called Job Tries. Second one is called the Job Tries Puzzle, which is a simple puzzle game, just like the Candy Crusher. So you press the button, you press the colored blocks in the games, and you try to bring down the DEAPcoin that is on top of the blocks, and you try to bring it down to the ground so that you'll be able to acquire the DEAPcoin. Last one, the third game, which came out in April, is called Lucky Farmer. It's purely a coin pusher game with a farm theme. And you drop the coins and you try to push down the coins to the box so that you'll be able to earn the DEAPcoin. It's a very easy casual game. You could just start playing from day one and start earning the DEAPcoin as soon as you play.
So basically, your DEAPcoin is your cryptocurrency asset, which you earn when you play these games. As you go up more levels, you actually get more coins.
Not necessarily by the level, but yes, that's correct in terms of battling against this computer-based. If you are able to beat the harder opponent or harder games, you'll be able to earn more DEAPcoins. That's correct.
So then, as a normal user, if I go to the exchanges that you mentioned, like Indomax and DigiFinex and Binance as well, I can go and buy DEAPcoin.
Yes, you can purchase you can purchase DEAPcoin on any of the exchanges that are listed, such as the OKEx, Bittrex, and Indodax. Correct.
Okay, and then the third element of your products and services is basically your marketplace.
Correct.
Okay, and I can use these DEAPcoins to purchase these NFTs.
That is correct. You could purchase the NFT on our NFT marketplace by using our DEAPcoin currencies.
And how is, since you started the business was started in 2018, but you only launched in 2020 in April, correct?
Correct.
What does your customer profile look like? What are the demographics?
Yes, our customer database is quite amazing. Just been here for, service launch for 1 year. We have already reached to 1.4 registered users within a year.
1.4 million.
1.4 million, that is correct. Yeah, and as of now, the majority of the users are from the emerging markets, with both Indonesia and the Philippines comprising more than 70% of the user base.
Was that your strategy deliberately? Because you're Singapore registered, but currently most of your team is based in Japan. Was that a deliberate strategy to target emerging markets in Southeast Asia?
Our strategy was to, first of all, set up the entity here in Singapore. And because of Singapore being the central hub for the Southeast Asia, our primary focus was to earn as many users as possible with the lower cost per acquisition. So by meaning that is that Singapore, near to Singapore country, there are many countries like Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia. And by doing our field marketing research, we found that Indonesia has a great potential of being one of the chief countries to earn more users. So what I mean by that is that most of the people in Indonesia are very digital native, and they are very they are well known of these kind of new technology, and their knowledge of this cryptocurrency are very high compared to the other rest of the market. So we knew we had the vision of acquiring more Indonesian users in a very short term, rather than going to developed countries to spend a lot of money on marketing or acquiring users. We just thought it was better for us to go into the Southeast Asia to acquire more fans.
Now, Ikuma, tell us about your business model, which essentially is a fusion between entertainment and fintech. How do you make money?
So we are starting out with the entertainment aspect, where we provide free games to any of the users who have an email address. Now, in order to start earning or the DEAPcoin, you play the game thoroughly. You spend the time on ecosystem, and you'll get the DEAPcoin that you want. However, in order to pull out the DEAPcoin from our platform, we need to conduct a KYC, proper KYC, though that it will not be used as money laundering. So once that is done, users are free to exit the DEAPcoin into the other exchanges or any other wallets or any decentralized financial services like so-called DeFi. So users are able to use the DEAPcoin in our platform to purchase the non-fungible token, or they could export it to the exchanges in order to change to their favorite cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, or any other cryptos. Or they have the ability, if the exchange has the ability to swap into their local fiat currency, then the DEAPcoin becomes their own fiat currency, which can be used on their daily commodities, the services, the tax, the insurance, any of those. So the users have the ability or flexibility to choose whichever platform, whichever the types of assets that they would like to convert their DEAPcoin into. So one of the current business model or what's happening in the world around is that the decentralized finance is evolving. So what our cryptocurrency is based on Ethereum base. So whatever the decentralized finance is supporting Ethereum base, our DEAPcoin can be used in that DeFi services. For example, what I mean by DeFi services is that you could lend your DEAPcoin to that platform, and you could find whoever who wants to borrow the DEAPcoin with the interest rate, and will be able to monetize by using those kind of platform.
In terms of DEAPcoin itself, how much would you then issue every month?
The DEAPcoin is already being issued. It's 30 billion tokens.
Okay.
Yeah, so DEAPcoin is issued 30 billion coins and it's already been issued. And 20 billion DEAPcoin is been reserved for the PlayMining ecosystem. So what I mean by that is nobody is able to touch that. We cannot privately sell that, or we cannot publicly sell that. That will be distributed to the users who are playing in PlayMining ecosystem systematically, and the schedule is on the white paper.
Now, in terms of competition, your business, you've got actually competition in 3 different areas. On a cryptocurrency level, there is some competition because it's an alternate coin. On a gaming side, you have some competition. Your marketplace, non-fungible tokens, has also competition. Can you kind of break down how you actually distinguish yourself in those different areas?
Yes. Actually, just to give the background, it has been a really huge trend since earlier this year, around February, starting out players like Engine and Axie Infinity, which are one of our competitors in terms of the gaming. So gaming crypto assets are mainly used for the utility token to access in-game purchases and access to services to effectively earn more crypto assets by participating in an ecosystem. And Engine and Axie has done a tremendous job in order to create this play and earn model and provide this or prove this thesis of having the users to play the game that they would like to play and earn their livings. So in terms of the games, blockchain games, we name Engine and Axie as our competitors. Now for cryptocurrency, I think this does relate to the Engine and Axie as well, because both of them issue the cryptocurrencies called AXS as Axie and ENJ for Engine. So those could be used purely on their platform as well. But what we are trying to aim is to get out of the shell of just the gaming utility token that can be used in non-fungible token. But in the second phase, where we have acquired more users than currently, and if the users who will be in ecosystem, we would like to shift our target to more on the financial services. So we are aiming to utilize our tokens to be more of the investment perspective or more of the decentralized finance services perspective. So from that from that point, we are looking at Compound, which is the lending of the token or lending services for the cryptocurrency, and that can be one of the the competition of what we have.
Okay.
And for the NFT marketplace, the current rival or current benchmark that we look is like an OpenSea or Wearable, which is the open market for the non-fungible token. Our platform is not open yet; it's still private, and all of the assets are being issued by the digital entertainment asset. The copyrights and IP is all held by us. Versus the open public, the open seas, how does this system work is that you or anybody can be able to issue the non-fungible token and put it into the marketplace. Now, this is very flexible and it's easy for people to access the non-fungible token. However, you need to be aware that any of the art or you could just pick up any of the copyrighted items and put it into the blockchain and sell that for, I don't know, 2 Ethereum, 3 Ethereum, maybe 10 Ethereum. And that is not licensed. That field is still, that area is still not being ruled or governed. So there are some of the risks that you have to face with if you are using that kind of platform. The NFT marketplace, everything is copyrighted, IP protected. So there is no worry for the users to purchase the digital items and utilize them.
One of the earliest in Southeast Asia in terms of the blockchain entertainment industry. So you first mover, early mover advantage. But could you give us a perspective of the global blockchain entertainment industry?
So the gaming industry is forecasted to achieve a 7.2% compound annual growth rate, and between 2019 and 2023 to reach a $204.6 billion US market. So the demand for the blockchain games and their native cryptocurrency has the potential to increase that as well. So we have a huge market potential to reach out in the future.
So Ikuma, what do you see as the industry challenges for you to execute in Southeast Asia?
In Southeast Asia specifically, it is the blockchain and crypto gaming industry is still nascent. It's still a baby step. There are still hurdles in order for people to adopt that kind of new developments. So what we need to do, or our goal, is to set up a low hurdle for the users to enter this crypto market or the gaming blockchain gaming industry, and have them touch the cryptocurrency to feel that it's not something that's going to bite you. So okay, that's our strategy at this moment, and it is still a difficult place where, and most of the blockchain games are still difficult to enter, since you need to have a pre-knowledge of the cryptocurrency, or you need to have your own private wallets in order to start the game, or you need to have a mass asset, or you need to put in sufficient amount of funds in order to be the starting line. However, our PlayMining platform is what you all need is just the email address to register and start playing. And you do not need to have any knowledge of cryptocurrencies, or you don't need to have gigantic assets to start playing the games.
Now, what's the strategy for a DEA moving forward? Because you've got a stated goal of having 850 million of revenue in 5 years. Am I correct?
Correct.
And how is that going to be broken down?
So over time, we hope to gain a wider acceptance of the DEAP and grow its value. And we are targeting advanced cryptocurrency users who are already familiar with the cryptocurrency as an investment asset from now on. Our aim is to eventually become a leading player in the blockchain gaming industry, and also a well-known non-fungible token platform for content creators and artists. As such, we are also planning to launch a service for manga content on our blockchain gaming platform, PlayMining, in the next few months. And right now, most of our users are based in Southeast Asia, but over time, we hope to expand our presence to other countries in Asia, such as Japan, India, as well as English-speaking countries in Europe and also in the US. So within the next 2 years, we will also seek to expand our services beyond the blockchain gaming into fintech, for example, providing microfinance and crypto-based financial projects, and establish our own crypto asset fund.
Now, Ikuma, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you very much for taking your time.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Now, I'm Brian Fernandez, and I've been speaking to Ikuma Ueno. He's the head of crypto strategy at Digital Entertainment Asset on Biztech's Technology Show. This video will be on our Facebook and LinkedIn sites, as well as our website, www.biztech.asia. Please like and subscribe to our various platforms. Thank you very much for tuning in.